still didn't meet Chandra's 10-minute criteria, but
it's a standing ovation.
Yeah.
did I go too fast?
What?
Did I go too fast?
No, I don't think so.
I know it was cool. Like, yeah, I meet up with some of my friends, some other friends, to read a chapter out of the Bible, and you know, we take an hour to read the chapter. And I'm always wanting charts. I'm always wanting this. I'm always wanting that. So this is a great realization that you brought to me. I love Bible Hub, and I didn't realize that. I mean, I'm not surprised that it does that, because I know it's awesome, so I'm not surprised that it does that. But I didn't know how to do that, and I didn't know exactly if it did that or not. And so you showed me, and now I know it's there. And
so can we say this hub's for you?
oh, is that a burn? Is that a burn?
That was a commercial.
Oh, that was the wrong one. Oh, anyways.
It was really cool, though, when we were going through it, to see how fast the word moved. It was really pretty wild. Before Jesus Christ dissension, and then when he came back, and then when he left, and it's really like, wow.
And it was kind of neat, too, because you can click on one button and literally have your Google Earth filled up with every place that's mentioned in the Bible. And one of the real cool things is between what was considered Gog and Magog, Spain, not Cush, but there's one southern area that's mentioned that's even further below Cush, and Babylon. It would have marked out the known four corners of the earth of that time, and we hear that, I mean, literally like a diamond, like this, the four corners of the earth by how they understood things at that time. And we know the Bible refers to the four corners of the earth being stretched out and stuff like that, and that's what they really thought of things as. But you can see it in the Word when you put all the geographic areas up, how they thought it was a square and flat, of course, but it was more like a diamond shape from point to point to point on each side. So I thought that was really neat too. I love doing little goofy stuff like that. Just
My favorite geek.
yeah.
I love that kind of stuff too. That's probably why I take an hour reading a chapter, you know, with my other friends, because I'll just be like, what's this about? What the heck is this? You know, like just any tiny little thing, I'll be like, what's this? What's that? I'm like, I want to look into it. And, yeah. And here's my daughter, so I'll mute whatever it is she's asking. Hold on.
Well, that's what Bob Wasson does. He goes, what does this mean? Why? How long was that?
You know, weird is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird is good. The weirder, the better.
Yeah, like some good-looking hot man going into a woman fellowship.
Oh, shoot.
That's perfect. Let's see what else I got. I got we can do this. We can go to Facebook, and where did he put that picture? Probably in
I don't know, that looks good to eat.
right. Let's see what we got here. Where did he put the picture? I know I just had it up here.
They really love the introduction too, by the way. they just talked during it thing. Everything was so nice. The pictures, the
Yeah.
8-minute video, they go, oh wow, that looks so cool. You know, all through that they really like that.
That's gorgeous.
Here's our buddy.
Mhm. Oh, there he is.
Thumbs up. And he never stops with the pun. New hip hooray. Hip hurrah.
And Monica put,
I love the puns.
This one's pretty cheap.
Cute. Cute, cute. He's been doing pretty good from what's being written. So all we need to do now is get Monica all healed up and Donald Chamberlain all healed up and
Franco.
me and Franco and
Franco. Mm-hmm.
me from my mental instability. It'll be all
Don't
good.
forget me in
Right?
Hmm.
there. And
Well, we are a peculiar people.
We are
Yeah.
weird people.
That we are.
Jeremy's quick recovery.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So anything else on anybody else's mind?
Oh, at my new job, one of the guys asked me, well, what you been up to lately? And I said, I crashed this woman's Bible study. He says, oh, you're a Bible student? I said, yep. He says, so am I. And he proceeded to tell me that when he's about my age, and he was kicked out of Catholic school 3 or 4 times because he kept questioning what they were teaching him by saying, well, is that in the Bible? And when they couldn't answer him, they'd kick him out. And his mom would say, no, that ain't happening. We're paying for you to be there, so you're going to be there. So then he'd get reinstated, and then something else would come up, and they'd go, is that Ted? Yeah. You know. So he is convinced that reincarnation is truth. So that's my cue.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, you know, we kind of read over this in the scriptures sometimes, but you know how it distinguishes the Pharisees and the Sadducees, and that the Sadducees did not believe in did not believe in the resurrection.
Mhm.
Well, historically, you look at that. The reason why they didn't believe in the resurrection is because they believed in reincarnation also.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not a new thing under the sun.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
and it's kind
Yeah,
of
and he mentioned that there were 5 places in the Bible that teach reincarnation, and he said something else about they got rid of all the books of the Bible that had reincarnation in it, so that they wouldn't have to teach it or talk about it. But he said they missed 5 places in the Bible.
Well, did he start as an ant?
I don't know, but I know it's so illogical. But he mentioned the Mount of Transfiguration, where Moses and Elijah supposedly came back, but they didn't come back as somebody else. So I don't get that. And he mentioned the blind man in John 9, which I understand where he's coming from there. It's just his understanding is wrong. What was the other one?
Lazarus in the bosom of Abraham.
Lazarus in the bosom of Abraham. John the Baptist, supposed to be Elijah reincarnated.
Right.
And I think there was one other, I can't remember what it was. Did I say the Mount of Transfiguration?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. anyway, so
Well, if we're supposed to be getting better, then how come I have wrinkles? That's just
and,
messed
yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's,
But he believes, he was raised in the Catholic Church, so he's taught all the Catholic stuff, purgatory and all that. So it'll be interesting to see how our discussions progress. But I wasn't able to reply. He just wanted to tell me what he believed. So,
I've been dealing with that lately too. It's amazing, though, Don. Like, you crash the Women's Bible Fellowship, you run into this guy. It's amazing how when you take one step in a direction, that God just starts providing more for you. I'm dealing with two young men. They don't actually work with me all the time, but they work for the same company that I work with, and they're both very, very religious. One of them is very biblically intelligent. He reads his Bible. He studies his Bible. Now, of course, the thing that we ran into, because I had made the comment that nobody has ever risen from the dead and stayed up except for Jesus Christ. And then he immediately took me to Lazarus in the bosom of Abraham type deal, and how those are alive, and then we've been working from that point, and we're actually pen paling now. He actually follows somebody that I respect a great deal as far as what they teach, because they're the only other person I know that teaches the same thing that Bob Wassong teaches with the God, Gods, and Sons of God. And, of course, the other individual is a staunch Roman Catholic, but he will even, in his presentations, will tell you that the we in Genesis can't be talking about Jesus Christ, that is talking about the council. But he still stands by his Trinitarian theology along with that. But to watch these things happen, sometimes you got to just kind of, I've been trying to do this, and I'm not very good at it because I'm too damn arrogant sometimes. But I watched the way Jesus Christ handled people that believed a certain way, and he didn't attack their beliefs. He usually asked questions of them to make them think deeper. Even like with what we see him with what he did with Nicodemus, the question that he asked and concerning the resurrection, but posing a question out there just to throw it out to get him to think. And I think the only way to do that properly is by revelation from God. In other words, I have to get better at, when I'm confronted, praying, okay, God, what will really help this person get to the next step in his relationship with you that I know about, that you can share with me, instead of trying to go against them right away because they believe in the Trinity.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
It'll be an instant wall.
yeah, exactly. I'm really trying to work that because I've never been very good at it. And I'm thinking, well, you're 57 now, and you should be a little bit wiser, you dummy. So why don't you start working on this a little bit better? And so that's one of my prime directives. I just watched.
Sounds like we might be dealing with the same subject at the same time. Maybe we can share notes.
Oh yes, that would be great. That would be great. There's nothing like the body of Christ. Gee, Merry Christmas. Been hungry so long, or been not available for so long, and be around a group of believers that you can bounce things off of and go to in need is just priceless. Priceless. Bible, body of Christ.
Oh, I gotta mute myself again. I'm making you garble, aren't I?
So we get to go see our wonderful sister next Sunday, so that's going to be a blessing.
Woo, 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 woo.
On Mother's Day.
Right.
she'll like Dana. Our relationship won't be as good after she meets me, but she'll like Dana, so that's all cool.
You'll have another girlfriend.
You guys are cool.
Make the most of every situation.
Yep. I had a
Yeah,
very
good night, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Great fellowship. Good teaching, Michael.
Love you, Al. We'll see you later.
Love you, Alan.
Bless you, Al. Bless you.
Get to jabber a little more.
Anyways, that
Yeah.
Bible Hub thing will be a good filler, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff we can do with those maps.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah. Dawn's hiding in here back. Anybody want to teach next week?
We're gonna be
Oh,
gone.
we're going to be gone. Shit. We'll be back in the hotel room by then.
Mhm.
Of
I
course,
think I can get a teaching together by next week.
yeah, if we're back in the hotel, we'll be on from San Diego, California.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I'll be able to sit next to Dana.
Yes.
Wow.
Over there. No, all you'll see is Monica and Dana. Then I'll be.
You'll be off the side.
Listeners,
I dare you to have the fellowship. I dare you to sign on at like one of the coffee shop places. Oh no, you probably wouldn't be able to do that because it'd probably be too loud. Probably. I was just thinking somewhere public, so that way people could like hear, like, or hey, I wonder what that's about. You know, like, at least ask you what it's about, and then you can invite them.
I would do that, but sometimes their Wi-Fi is so weak that it goes in and out. Even at a hotel, it gets iffy. Because last time I did one at a hotel, it didn't turn out too good.
Yeah, their Wi-Fi's are not always as fast as the ones we have at home.
Right. Uh-oh. John is.
Sorry.
Thank you.
All
For
right.
next week, Dawn.
All right, I'll have something ready for next week.
If you need help opening Sandra, we'll do our best to be there, but you got to go down to Tijuana. Is that where it is?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting every other word. Yeah, it's in Tijuana.
Yeah, and we don't know how long we're going to be down there for the day, so it's only 20 minutes from where we're staying. It's not like it's a long drive across the border down there. But,
So you go across the border, take care of business, then come back.
Yes.
Yeah, I just know I have to be there before 9 a.m. And I think they have a shuttle running at like 7, and then they have another one that's later in the day, so we have to take the early one.
Luckily, how many hours are you behind us, Chandra? 2?
How far am I behind you? And like what? Sorry, time zone?
Yeah, 2?
Yeah, you're Central, Chandra's Pacific.
Yeah. It's 7 o'clock right now where I am.
Yeah, see, the good thing about it, Monica, is we get an extra hour to 20 minutes. Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Their 9 o'clock is our 11 o'clock, so we'll be the first couple days before we get time synced. It'll be like a picnic getting up early. The hard staying up late.
Until it hits us between the eyes.
Exactly.
bring the coffee.
Or the Mountain Dew.
All right, well, I love you guys very much. And
Okay.
hope we can all be together next week. And
Let's all wave. Let's all wave.
Wave.
Come on.
We're doing the wave.
I'm gonna, Mike, I'm gonna scan that itinerary and email it to you.
Okay.